Hello and welcome to this look at the beginning of a story about my uncle. There must be a joke in that title. The game is a first-person platforming adventure game about a boy who searches for his lost uncle and ends up in a world he couldn't imagine existed. It's all about getting your grapple swing just right in this game, and it only gets more difficult, but the scenery and audio make it all a really nice experience. And if you would like to win one of 3 copies of the game, then just comment on this video and subscribe to the channel. Current and new subscribers can enter, and the winners will be selected in 1 week's time on Saturday the 10th of September. Remember, you must be a subscriber to the channel and leave a comment on this video to enter the giveaway. Hope you enjoy the video.
Fred had come this way alone too. If he could do it, I could do it too.
Dad?
Aren't you sleeping yet? It's time for bed, honey.
Dad, I can't sleep. Can you tell me a bedtime story?
All right. What do you want to hear?
Something about an adventure.
I think I know just the thing. When I was your age, my biggest dream was to follow my Uncle Fred on one of his adventures around the world. One day, he disappeared.
So, first look at the game.
I stepped into the lobby of my uncle's house. It lay just across the hill from where I lived with my mother, your grandmother. She had tried to keep me from going, but I wanted to see if Fred was home yet from his latest adventure.
This is a game called A Story About My Uncle, and he already seems to have a penis on a mask. I'm on a controller, I'm just trying to see if there's a run button.
My uncle used to send me postcards from his long journeys. Greetings from Nepal, Galapagos, Kilimanjaro, the Amazon River. This was the first time he had left without a word, without sending cards.
Nice environment. Some brilliant gloss on the bin bags. Fantastic Frederick's disposal system.
I had visited Uncle Fred's house countless of times, but in the locker, which usually was closed, I found something I hadn't seen before.
Countless
It was
of
an
times.
adventure suit. It resembled the one that Fred used, but smaller in size. Curiosity got the better of me, and I tried it on. It fit like it had been custom made for me. The most mysterious room of my uncle's house was the observatory. There he kept his newest experiments, and right now it held a pad used for disposing of garbage. Uncle Fred had warned me not to touch any of his things, but
Want Fred
as I
OS.
said, I was a curious child.
Goodbye, cruel world! That's a very nice little intro.
with a crash, but thanks to the suit I wasn't hurt. I had no idea where the pad had taken me, but back then I didn't care so much about where I was going, or how I would get home.
Held RB, LB to run.
The suit protected me from falls on the ground, but not in water. I couldn't swim with this thing on. Best be careful.
It's very nice looking. It's only a 32-bit game, and it looks great.
I was sure that someone had been here before me. Someone had built these bridges and carved these symbols, but who? Where were they now?
Yes.
I found a strange gizmo, some sort of measuring tool that Fred must have built. It seemed to be done measuring though, so I took the results to give to Fred.
He can build an amazing gravity mech suit, but he can only get to the level of a seismometer. Some shitty hand crank thing. Can I make that, I wonder? We'll give it a go. It's just.
How did you know Fred had been there?
Well, I found a small
No,
campsite where Fred must have slept before going further into the caves. I knew it was him because the place was littered with empty packages of his favorite hiking foods. Canned soups, tube food, and instant noodles.
Tube food? That sounds gross.
Oh well, it's not that bad. One winter, Uncle Fred and I went hiking into the mountains, and we were surprised by a blizzard. We were stuck in a small cabin for 2 days, and all we ate was tube food.
No!
Flushed.
Oh god, I'm an idiot.
Your grandmother was worried sick, but I thought it was all very exciting.
We got the story point at least, anyway. I was trying to find the zoom button, I can't remember it. Not the right way then, sorry. I took a few attempts at this bit, it was one of my noob moments, but I said that we must be able to think of a couple of uncle jokes, you know. But my father was always very upset about his uncle because he died in a concentration camp. Yeah, he fell out of a guard tower. There's a little uncle joke for you there, but you know, a little girl said to her dad, "Guess how old I'll be tomorrow, Daddy?" And the dad says 6. The girl says, "Guess how old I'll be tomorrow," to her uncle. And her uncle says, well, I'll need your underwear for that. So she gives it to him and he takes a long sniff. And then he says 6. And the little girl says, how did you know that, uncle? And he says, I heard you talking to your dad. There's a couple of uncle jokes there before I make it to the other side. Right, so just down there now, I think.
The power core I found activated the suit's grappling device when I picked it up. It must have been...
Ah! I grappled my way into the water. Aim and hold. RT, drag yourself. I think that's what those blue marks are for me. This is probably just like the... Well, it is. That didn't actually work how I wanted it to, but it still worked.
The grappling device left a sort of symbol everywhere I grappled. I noticed similar symbols already there in the cave, and I was getting more and more certain that this place was where Fred had gone.
By releasing RT while grappling, you will fly forward. How far can this thing extend? Oh. Crap. Get a bit of a run up in it. Ah. God damn it. Oh, you can kind of direct yourself a little. My God. Combine power jump and the grapple to reach higher areas. God damn it. Right, where do we have to try here? All the way up there. Oh my. I don't know why it won't fire. I have to have landed on the ground before I can fire it again. There we are. Combining power leap and the grapple will let you reach far off
It
areas.
was fantastic. By combining a power leap with a grapple, I could fly long distances through the air at great speed.
Where should we go from here? There's a thing down there, but... Oh, that's quite useful. When grappling a moving object, something, I didn't read it. Oh, how is there not a checkpoint here? Do a running one for them. God damn. Oh god. Nice. Well, I think so anyway. My shitty gaming skills. I think that's a checkpoint. Maybe. Okay, that didn't. Goddamn. Come on! Yes! Yeah, I think there's a safe point. No. Oh. Now how am I going to do that bit? Oh, there we are. It's gone incredibly foggy. Boo. It's so foggy. Right, I'm getting into this game. Despite being crap at it. When you find a second power core, you can now grapple 2 times before landing. That is incredibly helpful, but the puzzles are only going to get harder and harder and harder, and so I hope you've enjoyed this quick little look at the game. And remember, for your chance to win a copy, just subscribe and comment on this video.